What you're looking at here is a knife made by Ithaca Gun. Alright, actually Track Knives is the one that makes these. The company started in the 1970s by two guys, Ray and Don, and they worked out of their garage basically making custom knives. And this gun company came up to them and said, hey, let's get a contract together and start making knives for us. And the way you can tell if these were made during that time is the handmade leather sheath will be stamped Track Knives by Ithaca Gun. Alright, basically the company went bottom up, and the gun company did, and they canceled the contract in the mid-70s, and that's all she wrote. So these knives are very rare, and a lot of people don't know that they even exist. All the knives were made with high carbon steel rosewood handles, except for one line, which was the Trail Creek, which was one piece stainless. So the handle and everything, kind of like the old Gerbers were. If you can look at this, just really beautiful. The grind on these is just incredible. All these were made by hand, so they really have custom quality. There's no gaps. Beautiful handles, just gorgeous. And you got, like, you can really choke up on these knives. These were made by people that know how to use knives. The handmade leather sheath is just absolutely gorgeous. Each sheath was custom made for that particular knife. I'll show you how this one goes in. I don't like to use, knives are brand new, just gorgeous, and it snaps into place, and you just have a beautiful knife, just gorgeous. The knives were boxed in a wood colored looking thing, and they come with a beautiful felt lined bag, and then it tells you a little history on the purchase of your new Track knife from Ithaca Gun, and etc, etc. Congratulations. Okay, just beautiful though. I didn't even know about these knives. I did some research on the old Google, and I came up with a lot of stuff. It's not really a lot of stuff, but a little interesting. Short run of knives that there's really not that much history to them, except for, hey, what are these knives? Who made them? And it just sparks up some interest in folks. Here's the other two I have. They're just beautiful. I mean, and this one has like a lighter color handle. It's got some jimping on the top. You can choke up on them. A lot of control. Really nice and thick. Just beautiful. They made 17 different models, so it's really not very much. They did move from the garage to a larger facility once the contract went into effect, and just to increase production. Was the move good for Track Knives? It kept the company going for a little bit, but probably not. I mean, the 70s was a really difficult time. It's amazing how knife manufacturing and how they approach the economy and how they sell knives and how they outsource, etc., contracts really demonstrates the economic times at that moment. Because this is handmade stuff, made in America, and it really tells you and shows you what worked, you know. So it's pretty interesting. We can look at our current economy and see how we're doing, and see why can't we learn from the lessons of the past, but we typically don't, and we typically repeat the mistakes of the past. And just really fascinating history on knives in general. This thing is razor sharp, just gorgeous, just a polished edge, and beautiful. High carbon steel, rosewood handles, handmade leather sheaths, and all of these, they're all stamped with the Track Gun logo. All handmade, beautiful sheaths. Oops. Just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have to say goodbye to these knives, and that's about it. Later.